Hey guys, it's Apollo here, and today I'm doing a review of the 125 skill high grade Gym Sniper K9. Alright, here is the Gym Sniper K9 itself. Now, yeah, I am gonna be stuck here for about a couple more months. I'm gonna stop for 1 month, guys, so I'm very sorry. So I'll try to make as content as I can while I'm away in vacation. I guess I can play a build here for the time being. So I apologize if the setup is not the usual one. I don't have a turntable because the turntable is in Singapore. I'm currently overseas, and I have to use I build gunplay just for the time being, but you know, that's the best I can do. So yeah, it's an unboxing. So yeah, here is the Gym Sniper again. So now, this is one of those, I've been doing this little move recently where I want to go back and build the original Build Fighters kits, mainly because, well, I did not have a lot of Build Fighters kits from the original series. So I just figured, yeah, I'll just get some and Build Fighters myself. So yeah, it's a very nice little kit. I mean, the quality is pretty good, and this is a reissue, by the way, so it is. So it is an update, so-called update in this kit, really, but. Yeah, I mean, I really like the design of this thing. As soon as I use stickers on this kit, unlike which I usually do, which I paint, because I don't have paint at the moment, and I can be able to get some paint because the paint's really hard to get right here. So I have to just do a straight build, no panel line, just stickers. Yeah, that's not the usual me. If I were to, oops, yeah, I'll say that later. But if I have my toolkit right now, I'll probably do just a little painting. Well, not just that, but. What you're gonna do, but yeah, this is the so yeah, it feels very heavy, it's really solid, though as you guys notice, it's really back heavy because of the backpack, which there is a reason why it's there for a reason. It's called K9, and you guys pretty much know by now. So in terms of stickers, basically you've got the sticker on the camera right here, you've got the yellow vent on the collar. You've got yellow on it, which I mean, could just more yellow here, but yellow sticker on the cockpit hatch. That's a plastic piece, sorry. And I'm trying to remember what. Oh yeah, the yellow on the side of the shoulder vents, and I think that's about it. Yeah, I mean for both sides. So I think that's about it for the main mobile suit itself. In terms of seam lines, well, they did try their best to hide seam lines. The shoulder's pretty good. There's a little seam line on the vent right there, you can see right there. The helmet's pretty good, the front's fine, but behind there's the seam line. And a few other seam lines here and there, but it's not a hard task to do. So overall, for the details, it's pretty good. Articulation, well, it's okay for a kit for the time. The head is on a double ball joint, and go for the back as I rotate. And the visor can go down, so it's when it goes to sniping mode, which is pretty neat. Oh, and by the way, be very careful with its antennas, it is easy to break. So, and the arms, well, you can swing on polycam, not a lot, unless you move it slightly, then it will move forward, but it doesn't swing that much a lot, really. The arms can rotate all the way around if you be careful with the backpack. The arms can go that far. Rotation below the shoulder, singles on the elbow. I wish it's double jointed, but you know, it's, yeah. Ball joint on the wrist. Torso is on a ball joint, so no hinge or anything. So, but it's really, because of the backpack, it's really hard to move, really. So, yeah, it's as much as you can get. Front skirts are more together, but separated like I do. Side skirt is on a hinge and swivel. Back skirt does not move. And the legs, okay, this is a problem with the legs, really. Okay, you notice these canisters are holding the pistols right inside here, which I'll explain in the accessory part, but you notice that it's in between the hip joint and the 5. So meaning to say that the leg can pop out really easily, but it's not as crazy. It's not really like not as annoying as I thought it would be, but it does pop out from time to time. So it can move, it can rotate at the hip. Double jointed knee, okay, it's fine. And the ankle, well, the ankle guard can move on a little swivel, and the foot can go far and back pretty far, it's pretty good. And side to side, not that much, it's really limited on side to side the movement. And the backpack, well, there's a lot of appendages going on. So there is a ball joint on this side, both the same, so on left and right. Here, there's a hinge here, ball joint here, and then the lower legs, the ball joint, you can hinge a little bit, and the feet can bend up. And see, the leg popped off, even though I didn't really move that much. So it's kind of annoying, but it's not as frustrating as I initially thought it would be. So articulation, well, it's pretty good. Though I wish the arms could be a little bit more, and I wish they could do some of these thighs, because if you just putting the canisters in there won't make the legs pop off. Of accessories, well, let's talk about what's on the kit already. You got beam sabers right behind the backpack. So if you want to take it out, you must take out the K9 pack. But you know what I mean. They're quite nice to fit in there, and you get 2 curving beams. Neat. And okay, so what else do we go? Okay, let's go on the weapons first. So you've got the beam pistols on the side of the 2 of these, both on the side of the thighs. And they're specific for each hand, and you do get 2 trigger finger hands, which I will show. What was it? Okay, you get 2 trigger finger hands. One I have one right here, right hand, and well, let's try out now if I could. Yeah, as soon as it is still back heavy, even with the backpack on. So without the backpack, it will stand easily, but with the backpack, it is quite tricky. Okay, so let's try it on one. But there's another one here, so I'm about. I'll just demonstrate one for the sake of it. So. And like that, and just let the Gym Sniper K9 shoot. Yeah, pretty neat. So let's put that aside, and let's go on to the other accessories. First off, you've got the original sniper rifle for the Gym Sniper 2. And so there's a trigger finger for it, and you notice that the trigger finger is an angle, and you just plug it in like that, and yeah. Oh, wait, wrong way. Oops, like that. There you go. That's more like it. And yeah, I mean, it holds pretty well. It's not going anywhere. Though the handle, if you notice, the polycaps are in the same direction like that. So it is kind of weak on the right side instead of the left side. But if I knew earlier, I could just swap it other way around. But you know what I mean. It is a very, very nice little weapon. That's for original Gym Sniper 2, and you also get the original machine gun if you want to give it to the Gym Sniper 2. And I don't think it really used in the show really. And next off, we have the knife, combat knife, which can just hold your hand like so, very nicely. If I can do it, yeah, like that, yeah, so nicely. And you can also clip it onto the side of this here as a clip, so just peg it on, like if I'm around correctly. Nope. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It goes in there. So, yep, that's the combat knife, and you also get another beam sniper rifle, which is meant for the K9 dog pack. And there's a trigger finger there, and just plug it in. Simple as that. So now now that's it for the. Oh wait, for that. Actually, I'll explain that later when I do the K9 dog pack transformation. So yeah. So that's for accessories. Now let's move on to the next part, which is the gimmicks. The main attraction for the Gym Sniper K9 itself is obviously the K9 dog pack. So basically, I'll take the knife off just to make it easier. There we go. So basically, this whole thing is backpack, and it looks really weird as well. I mean, I don't think it doesn't look practical to be honest, but I mean, if it is a dog pack, then it looks fine. So what you do to transform it, just for detach it from the Gym Sniper K9, you just light it up and move it. There we go. Simple as that. That's pretty neat. So Gym Sniper right there. Alright, let me find a manual because I'm not sure how to transform. Okay, so to transform the K9 dog pack, you have to first move these down like that, and just bend this around, and that's about it. Yeah, and there's a lot of joints in this thing, so you can maneuver how you like. And for the sniper rifle, what you do is you basically move this up. This is it's connected to a ball joint in the polycap ball joint in the sniper rifle, and you just fold this down, flip this out, and then you notice there's a hole here and there's a peg right here. Just connect that like so, and oops, yeah, be careful. I just feel like it almost messed it up. No, it's good. Okay, fine. Alright, so yeah, that is the K9 backpack, and it's like a hound form, I guess. I don't know, it's like a booster form, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's alright, it's fine. I really like how it's like good, pretty neat. And you notice now that the hound pack has this around, so if I take this out, you know that, and this becomes a little ship for the Xeon soldier figures. If you just open it like so, and you notice there's nothing inside it because I did not cut them on the runner. I'll show you how it looks like. So here are the figures, and yeah, they're pretty neat. I thought we can fit all of these soldiers inside here, but I think they're perceived as fine separately, really. But okay, basically what we have is like four of these young soldiers shooting with a rifle. You've got two of these young guys chilling. Is it? Oh wait, no. You only get one of them who's chilling, and then you get three who are shooting with pistols. So that's pretty neat. I don't know. I mean, they're fine with what they are, really. I mean, I'm not saying they're useless or whatever, but they're pretty neat. You can use it for diorama, which is really nice. I really like the fact that they included this. And you can buy the K9 backpack separately as well. So if you don't want these, check it out the K9 backpack, but these figures, might as well go ahead for it. And yeah, I think. Oh wait, I forgot that. Did I not mention this? Yeah, I think there is a shield as well. I forgot to mention all that. Just fits on the arm like that, and not only that. The problem with this is it kind of gets in the way, especially with the K9 backpack. So, but if it is separate, it's fine. But yeah, that's what accessories. You get a lot on this kit, which is pretty neat. I really like it. It's pretty cool. I like how this guy goes, really. Alright, you got some leftover parts in the kit, which is not surprising because it is basically usually just another 2. Leftover polycaps, that's the usual thing. And for the A-plate, well, you've got the original backpack piece. I mean, you can build the original backpack up to Game 2 if you really want, but I mean, what's the point when you have to K9 backpack, which is pretty cool. So just side skirts, you got the original front skirts. The original chest piece, I am not sure what this piece goes. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I know these are the vents or something. And you got the original backpack thruster pieces, and you also get the original front skirt piece as well. So that's why you can technically build the original Gym Sniper 2 if you really want. But I mean, given the fact that you bought this kit, I mean, yeah, you're pretty much gonna build the Gym Sniper K9 really. But yeah, that's our review. Alright, that's a review of the high-grade Gym Sniper K9. Now, what to do in this kit? It's a really interesting build. I mean, I personally like Gym Sniper 2 because it's one of my favorite gun suits in the early 21st century series. And I gotta say, it's a very nice little kit. I mean, yeah, okay, now let's go into the problem with this kit. But the first problem is that, yeah, the legs, they're not that great. Like, they tend to pop up very easily. And I just noticed the Gym Sniper 2, the Gym Sniper K9, can hold this sniper rifle really well. With the trigger finger, it just keeps splitting up. So I'm not sure what's the reason. I mean, I've seen people say it's solid, but at least for my kit, it's the hand doesn't kill that well. I mean, this type of rifle, holds very well, and I mean the beam pistol doesn't hold very well. So I don't understand why this wouldn't hold that well really well. So I don't know why. And I just want to mention this in details, but if you want to make the exam mode for Gym Sniper K9, you have to look at the stickers for it. But you notice it says stickers. That is a problem. They should have given another just a little that same runner for the visor and the lens on the head. They could have just given another red piece for this. I mean, it's just like the Pale Rider where you can get the Hades system off, Hades system on. You got two of the visors, and it's a good choice. But fortunately, you don't come. The exam stickers are start over. The exam mode is only available stickers. Yeah, it sucks. I don't like that. Like details wise, pretty good overall. Articulation is good, but I wish the elbows had been a little more, and I wish the thighs are a little bit, engineered a little bit better. And the accessories, you get a lot of them, which is pretty good. I mean, you got beam pistols, you've got the shield, you got 2 sniper rifles and a machine gun if you want to build that, and you also get some manipulator as well. So yeah, I mean, overall, do I recommend this kit? Well, it's a pretty good kit. I mean, I would recommend it for 1,800 yen. It's worth the purchase. So if I have the chance to paint this kit up with like some of the my gun markers and paints whatever, then this kit will look a little better. Trust me, it does. And I don't have my toolkits, man. I don't have nippers and this like temporary sending blocks I bought for just for the time being until I reach Singapore. So yeah, overall it's an alright kit. It's good. I mean, if you like the Gym Sniper K9, go for it. If you want something that's like a little more militaristic, then yeah, this is a little kit for you. So yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching this review, and stay tuned for more videos. Peace out.